Good day, everyone. Let's continue the journey to overcome terror in Diablo Immortal. Last time, I've taken down Skarn in the depth of hell, and turned out Diablo got freed in the process.
Stay the hell away from that ship!
Let's see what I'll find today.
Ren, what's happened?
We just disembarked the Black Bower, and the guards all but shut the docks down.
Bold of them to come to Westmarch like this.
At least someone in this city isn't paralyzed by fear. Let's find the source of the danger.
They look like sea.
If the stars have aligned above you as I suspect, we are fated to serve one another.
No, I like to leave one alive to tell the others about me.
There you are. Ha! You've gone gray, young man.
Not nearly as gray as I should, Elder.
They have the same staff. Fitting that they know each other.
Welcome to Westmarch, my friend. And not a moment too soon.
Uneventful, unlike theirs.
By way of introductions, this is Karshun, formerly of the Yashari Sanctum.
I suppose we could use the help.
That's apparent. Since the threat is at bay, you should see what the sailors know. Alert the guard, then join us.
Any idea how these monsters got aboard your ship?
We found some bodies floating north of the Gulf. It wasn't right, leaving them there. So we brought them aboard for burial.
As am I. I'll let the Watch Commander know. Commander, I've just come from the docks. There were monsters aboard the Black Bower.
The Black Bower, you say? A shame. But it sounds like you have it more or less under control. I'd appreciate it if you kept things quiet.
There might be reason to panic. I should see how Cain and Karshun are faring.
No time to waste. We will peer through the stars and relate what we see.
Is this thing a portal?
I rarely divine with such clarity. I don't know where this is, but it's happening right now. Look around us. Search for details. The architecture, the armor of the soldiers. Similar to the guards in Westmarch.
The Lord of Terror has heard your promises. He will not forget them. Take Storm Point, find the shard, and you will join me at his side. Hold. I know not how, but we are being watched from beyond the veil.
There is an odd aura about you. What have you...
Oh shit.
We need to flee. Through the gate.
getting transported to another plane.
Sundered our astral connection. How? We need to get back. Not even a practiced Torn mage could see through my projection.
Whatever rock you hide beneath, I will find you.
Hold them back. I will tear through. Connect us to the anchor myself. The tear is ready. Go.
And yet again.
No, not far enough. He can't be trapped here.
All creation is Diablo's claim.
Why doesn't he have it yet? Can't let them follow. I've opened another tear. Move, now!
Don't go around playing stuff you don't really understand.
We're getting closer, but the enemy is still at our heels.
I have an army of lives to spend.
So spend them.
Kashun, they're not stopping! Send us farther away!
Tear's already opening. A few moments more. The tear is ready. Go!
Now what the hell is this? That was trippy.
Kashun!
We're just faster.
We've seen that in Thor 2.
By the highest heavens! That was quite a return trip.
A Whirlstone shard is in a place called Storm Point.
You're hurt. Come, I'll get you to a healer. We'll inform the guard. Friend, if Rem is able to sail, you should make for Storm Point immediately.
To a new location then.
Captain Rem, I need to go to Storm Point. As quickly as you can. Do you know it?
Not officially. But yeah, for you, I do. It's not far from that last voyage of mine.
I owe you a favor.
At this point, I'd say you owe me 7.
To the west, where iron defies the sea, the Wolf of Westmarch hides its spoils. Its guardian's long watch comes to an ignominious end, as evil cascades downward in flame and fury. Terror has been unleashed. Fear and despair spread like wildfire, consuming innocent and guilty alike. Blood stains stone. Relentlessly, they march towards the Shard. A beacon of unearthly power drown by hungering tides.
Here it is, Storm Point.
The air tastes like blood. I'll need to work quickly.
Walls and arrows are nothing to his greatest servants. Dread herald of Diablo, take your throne above us. Let terror bloom in the garden of flesh.
Evil things keep on coming into this world.
The Great One will sniff out the heart of creation. We will seize it together. Deal with the... You're not one of the militia, or their welts. Interesting.
There are hordes of them. Enough to trip over the shard. I have to hurry. Another foul ritual. Even the air is unsettling. They won't be far off.
One can even see the blood in the air.
Don't come any closer. Not safe.
You're one of the fortress guard. Tell me, what happened?
I am. Yes. They hit the shores with a bigger force than I ever saw in my life. They were taking captives, drowning people. They'll be near the fortress by now. Even more of them are crawling out of those portals. Please.
If I disrupt the ritual, that should at least stop their reinforcements.
Shard is ours, faithless one. Spare yourself the agony of watching his fist close around.
Are they gone?
I've only dealt with these portals. It won't be safe here for long.
Shut up, you.
I've only dealt with these...
It's west a ways. Up the ridge. There's, a couple of shanties set up for those who can't serve in the guard.
Can you make it to the shore? It should be safer there. I hear more of them. Get out of here, now.
Did you kill them? All of them? Well, not that I mind. They really deserved it. I was gonna get him if you hadn't. Thanks for saving me the trouble. Wait, you're not from here. Too much fancy armor. Who in the watery hells are you?
Worry about yourself. You don't have any armor at all.
Calm down, old-timer. I can take care of myself. I heard them cutting on the soldiers earlier. Bunch of mad sods. The one...
I'm going after them. Head up the shore and avoid anyone you see.
Or, how about this? We work together. You're looking for a shortcut to the fortress, and I know every shortcut there is.
No, go somewhere safe. Tell me everything, and I'll look for them.
You're not listening to me. They took captives. We have to pay them back.
What captives? What are they after?
I overheard them asking about some treasure called the Heart of Creation. That's stupid. We don't even have real houses here. When they get an answer they don't like, they just say, blood leads the way, and then they start cutting. Real slow. My lips, just help me hurt them. I know you can.
The kid is brave.
No, Taylor! Hey, I found somebody who can help us.
Shackled. Lost everybody. Went north. Esmond, don't fight.
I'm sorry, Esmond. If it's what you want, I'll help you find Fern.
Good. To the north, that's near the planks. There's a cave not far off that should get us closer to the keep.
Look for a cave. Got it.
I need to take care of their rights. I know you don't have time, but there's nobody else. Look no more on day or night. Drift in the sea evermore. The pool of waters warm and bright, light's merry home, light's open door.
What was he yapping about?
But closer. West. Somewhere in the depths.
Hello? Are you a friend?
We'll never! I heard the cultists took captives nearby.
You're with Esmond? Yes. Yes, I know him.
The cult took over the planks. I barely made it out. I don't know what they're after. But the keep won't hold. I need to get away from here. If you see...
That's on the way to Esmond's cave. Maybe there are more survivors.
Survivors? I've got to be quick then.
Tell Arcanes.
Who is Akinis?
This one's blood will paint volumes.
The ritual's protecting the altar. Severing its ties should solve that.
The zealots are so focused on completing their jobs.
I prefer it. If you want to sneak up on people, use the shadows. Don't just amble.
Why? You always distract them.
I spoke with a man named Posho. He seemed to think the cultists were bringing their captives here.
They killed so many of us. These butchers.
Posho found this before he left here. He wanted you to have it.
Ferns. She wouldn't leave it.
If you don't want to go any further, you don't have to.
I'm coming with you. Otherwise you'll probably drown. Smash the altar and I'll show you. Nice work. They can't hide from us anymore.
Oh dear.
Where's the cave?
Down. Just hold your breath and kick your legs. Don't panic. The sea knows. Oh, it stinks. Blood. I've never smelled so much all at once.
You get used to it.
Bastards. You're all
Let's hope this shortcut works.
That's her necklace. She had to get away.
Vaughn.
Stupid. She should have listened.
Brutality. I'll return.
They are more in death than they ever were in life.
This is actually...
I will not succumb. I promised it would be his. May the depths claim you all. My blood leads the way to the heart.
It's collapsing. We need to go! Now! Follow me! The waves will bring us up. We're close to the keep.
A dead end.
Keep going down! Trust me! We just need to get to where the water's flowing fastest.
Can that Esmond kid do that?
The tremors are getting worse. Hold on!
Behind us!
I'm hardly sweating.
Oh, we're nowhere near the keep entrance.
You've gotten us this far. How off course are we?
I have an idea. One more shortcut.
What are you talking about?
A big ship like that carries cargo. Sometimes the explosive kind. It's thoroughly wrecked. Probably infested with sea slime. Nobody scavenges here. They're too... Let's go in. Look, more of those Colt cess buckets were here.
It's going to be dangerous. Let me take a look first.
The fortress is ours. It's only a matter of time. Let yourselves go. I offer a king's ransom in blood. Show me they who have touched the heart. A man in a cage of steel. A beast at his side.
That's seriously not cool, dude.
Cage of steel. There's an old prison at the fortress.
This looks like the hold. Come on.
Right behind you. It's untouched. Just lying here.
Violation. Trespass. The ship is mine. The cargo is mine. Obey or drown. The tides will drag you down.
It might still be intact. Drift in the sea evermore, you old scut.
What the heck was that?
Look at it! I told told you! It'll be strong enough to make a mess.
Don't hurt yourself.
Here. The explosion should break through the south wall. Vern and I used to sneak into the prison. If you can get into the keep, it's not far past the walls. So, do you have what you need?
Are you certain? I can protect more than one person at a time.
I have to keep looking for Fern. And I know I'm slowing you down. You're slowing me down too. But
I'll keep her safe. Step lightly, Esmond. Remember. Good luck. There's a chance I can still catch up to the cult if I go in through the south of the fortress. Wall. Esmond was right. The cult's already inside. It actually worked.
I thought it would be some dynamite.
What was that? Oh, you. Hail, soldier. Looks like you broke our wall. No, it's fine.
If the fighting is going on somewhere else, and you're standing here, then your purpose is what?
Spotting for flyers. Running reports back to the commander. Okay.
Ah, I see. Tell me how to get to the prison, and you can claim the credit for anything I kill on the way.
Honest? Sure. We'll take anybody who's offering. There's only one way to the prison, and we keep it good and sealed up.
Thank you. If you're having trouble with the winged ones, you might try a spear. Bridge. The prison shouldn't be too far off.
Look! To the sky!
I need to move before the cult takes the entire keep. I'm hardly sweating.
I can still fight. Not dead yet.
Challenge. Have you nothing else?
You're not one of them.
I'm looking for the commander.
Yeah. I think... you should be in the Great Hall.
Where is the man in the cage? The one with the shard? Bring him here, or the Dark Lord will drink your terror for days.
Dead before surrender!
The cult knows exactly who they're looking for. I need to move faster. That stench. Too many bodies. I think we need to clean this place.
You were told to hand over the stone. Arcanes was very clear. As you writhe in the Dark Lord's maw, remember your pride.
Oh, enough with your bloody ritual.
At least they haven't found the shard yet. I need to locate the commander. He should be near, if he's anywhere.
How did you get up here?
Let me speak to your commander. I know where the cult is headed, and I can stop them.
Another adventurer? Truly? Wait. Behind you, stranger! Look at that! Quite a fighter, aren't you? All right. I'm convinced. I'll take you to Kenton.
So, you're the one who slew that mad priestess. That beast of theirs owns the skies. And on the walls, everywhere we look.
I've destroyed their portals. Now I need to get into the old prison.
Again with the prison. You're the second savior of Stormpoint asking after it today.
Who's the first?
Calls himself Zatham. Cut down a half-dozen cultists in the halls without breaking a sweat. He should be up on the parapets now.
I shall never tire.
Sling bigger.
You will never feed again.
My blade.
Do something right with it.
Zatham?
I hear that you have turned the battle in ways these people could not. Let us fix our purpose against the fanatics. They seek this fortress and the prison below it.
What's your stake in all this?
You have looked into the eyes of these fanatics, yes? They are guilty. They are stained. Terror, once again. I will defend it. My charge is the...
Thank you. The other day, I got asked to identify a bloody foot in a sack.
It looks like it's headed toward the prison.
What it's after is in that prison. Let me follow.
Evil festers down there. We wouldn't have sealed it shut this long otherwise.
Come on, let through. Looks like I'm heading down towards the prison.
never understand seeing a way that you can just kill. This place, it's massive. They could have locked an entire army up.
Been seeing a lot of these notes
Sweating.
lately.
You look splendid on my wall.
Are you a person? Hello? I'm called Fern. Can you help me?
Fern? Your brother's looking for you.
Oh, he didn't get killed in 8. He's safe. Then I had to run. For a long time. And I hid here, but...
He's safe. And I'll get you to him. Just stay close.
Must be Esmond's little sister.
I know that voice. Esmond! Where are you?
Run, you idiot!
That was very
You're okay?
You said I would get killed in 8. You screamed at me.
Hey! Look. The monsters don't care who they hurt.
I don't forgive you. I'm not going to, ever.
Unless you know where I can find a man in a cage of steel, the best thing you can do is stay out of trouble.
That's the warden. His room had a big steel cage in it.
Absolute.
Don't treat us like babies. Let us pay you back. Besides, she can't swim.
That's his room there. He was always nice to me.
Keep a safe distance. No running off. In a cage of steel with a beast at his side. Very well.
Dude, I don't eat squid.
Don't worry, I'll protect you, Fern. I swear.
You two stay here and hide. If you see anything that scares you, run to me. He succumbed to his darkness. All I can give him is silence. The shard changed him. But he doesn't have it. That beast. It was warped by the stone too.
We hid like you said. But I swear I felt something moving.
Where was it? Did you see it?
I didn't see anything. But I felt something move too. Run! No! 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 Van! Van!
It is not good
Help me
at
get
all.
this grate up! Right now!
It has her! She can't even swim!
Wait! Esmond!
Damn, this kid is brash.
You will never feast it. Don't! I'll go after her!
Give her back! I have to! I have to!
You. Take the beast's attention away. While it's focused on you, I will find them. Now, I'll come to you when I have the children.
You'd better.
Lucky Zatham is here to lend support.
Over here, beast! Come on! I am the last prey you will ever know.
yourself so much.
Stay by Zathan. He'll protect you both.
I thought I took him down already.
The fortress? They can't carry it far. They'd be at Diablo's side if they could.
Bring it to the Bride of Hell. She may need longer to prepare its journey.
If you take it, I'll follow. No matter where you run. Save yourself the time.
You think to frighten me? More than the Lord of Terror himself. I will show you fear. Great One, ease from your throne and burn the sky black!
That's the attempt to induce fear.
To reach Diablo, I have to tell Kashun and Cain. Zatham, Are the children with you? Are they...
Only one. I am truly sorry. They did not deserve this. They are atop the fortress. Come. I will take you.
Shit, one of the kids is dead.
Not again.
My blade, do something right with it.
He told me not to fight. He said I would get killed.
Fern. I'm sorry.
They shouldn't be allowed to do this. To take our home. To take our family.
And you will. When you're at your strongest.
Oh, you're just like him. You're not strong enough. You have to be safe. I don't care.
I'll get you justice. I promise. You don't have to be the one to do it. You just have to live to see it.
Then I'll start bringing people up here so they can be safe. Goodbye, brother. Drift in the sea evermore.
I have haunted fanatics like these for a long time.
We're going after them together, Zatham.
Of course. I will need your strength. Once I have their trail, I will return to you. I'm sorry. The signs grow in number. We must follow on the fanatics' trail soon.
Back to Westmarch.
Cain, Karshun, I have news. And I could use your advice. Diablo's cult failed to take Stormpoint Keep. But they got the better of me.
The shard was your objective. One island saved will not be enough if all nations fall.
Dire news indeed. Yet we are fortunate you blunted their advance.
I almost had it, Cain. There were 2 orphans. Fern and Esmond. Fern was surrounded by demons.
So you saved an orphan girl and let the shard slip away. Where is it now?
I'm not certain. But they can't bring it directly to Diablo. At least, not yet.
And what is the nature of this preparation? How long will it take?
You are too harsh, old friend. They risked their lives, and would again.
Yes. On that we agree, Cain.
They're supposed to take it to a bride of hell. The cultists that ruined your ritual?
A portentous title, but not one I am familiar with.
Give yourself time. We will prevent the Lord of Terror's return.
Thank you for coming. With everything afoot, I thought it important to check.
Not yet. One of my allies is trying to track them down.
I suspect. I hope. This means the shard has not reached Diablo. But what is it that prevents them from moving more quickly?
I have the beginning of an answer.
Cain, this is Zatham. He fought beside me on Stormpoint. And he's been trying to track down the Cult of Terror ever since.
If you stand on the side of righteousness, Zatham, then you are counted as a friend.
Thank you, Elder. The fanatics swarm even here in your city. I spoke with a watcher in the tavern who says he will identify them to you. Give him my name.
Zatham said you had information for us.
Zatham paid up front, and decently for a stranger in a hood. But I'm not waiting on you hand and foot, Your Majesty. You get your look, and I'm going after. Take a seat at the table near the stairs, and I'll nod when they come down. 2 Westmarch boys. More swagger than they deserve. Can't miss them.
There are spies here already.
I can't wait to visit our friends for supper. I hear they're bringing the most exquisite dish.
Forget all that. Did you get everything they asked for?
Help me check if you're so concerned.
Everything you do concerns me. You're a loudmouth.
Well, I can't follow them both. I need to keep my distance, or they'll realize they're being watched.
This guy is walking really slowly.
Too close. He almost saw me.
Damn it.
They've gone to ground. I'm sure the answers are inside.
Oh, seems we have rats sniffing about, Hamid. Don't squeal too much, rat.
No other choice but to rummage through their things. This doesn't sound good at all. Well, I ought to search the dead. They're planning quite the evening. Near the township of Wortham is a cavern suffused with the energy of the stone. You are not to be a moment late. They're expecting these two. Cain and Zatham need to know. I found 2 members of the cult.
How much will Wortham endure?
We will learn what the fanatics have planned.
Wortham, huh? That's the first village where I met Cain.
What can I do to help?
Corin, are you well? And have you seen anyone suspicious about?
You're always right on time. The cave. To the west. I don't even like to look in that direction. Was there anything more I could...
What did you uncover about the cult, Zatham? Anything new?
Their plot to bring the shard to the burning hells did not work as they wished it to. They are fearful of punishment. Now they scurry beneath us like mice, seeking another way for the shard to reach hell. Mice always find a new path. Let us approach cautiously. We may overhear something.
Skarn used this place. I'm not surprised to find another cult here.
Nor am I. Sin infests the land and calls the sinful.
Their ritual could be underway. We need to hurry.
Terror will be ascendant soon. Whoever finds the key to the island will ascend by my side. Seek it out. The heart has waited too long to be made pure.
The bad guys really like running away after making a statement.
They have left us a ruin.
The portal looks inactive. They're a step ahead still. There have to be more clues to their destination in here.
They are still searching. This is to our advantage.
Gale winds in the waters far northwest of the crater. A day of surging tides and fog. A day later, the same. South 50 leagues, as though it followed us. Records of weather patterns? Looks like a map of an ocean. One I don't recognize.
Over here. Pieces of parchment, somewhat intact.
At least there's something for me to show.
I have a suspicion about these pieces.
This parchment is rent to shreds, but I can make out a few details yet.
Let me try.
It's still incomplete.
Ah, look at it. There are notes on the currents. The Forgotten Sea. An expanse of ocean west of Mount Ariat. Accounts of its crossing are scattered, but if they can be believed, it is mostly empty.
Forgotten is appropriate, Elder. But it is not empty. It hides a place of power. This isle and its power will be what they seek.
Fascinating. You must tell me more of this place. When days are less dire.
Yes. If we reach the Pathstone before the fanatics do, we can stop their arrival. I have a ship at Storm Point, but you will need to bring sailors.
Forgotten Sea, eh? Sounds abysmal.
Not sure I need to lock eyes with the blue again.
Just so we're clear, those anvils swim faster than me, that's a...
Storm Point.
It is a feat to cross these waters and live. Take this truth into your heart and join.
Finally, a new dungeon.
Some will seize any chance to better their lot. Steal. Betray. My people were always divided. Obsessed with loyalty or selfishness. But we lost ourselves and put our home in the reach of terror. Before we all sink into the same abyss, you must stop them from defiling what was to be paradise. Find the Pathstone. And cut this evil out of our heart.
The darkness gathers around us. I will cut it away at the source.
Are you mad? Of course you are.
I am heir to the mother's blood, beholden to no one and nothing! If you forswear your craft and your flesh, you are mine now! Burn to nothing.
And praise her.
The plank!
What the heck is that?
That monster could drag me into the ocean. I need to get below.
Help us! You have to!
No more There has to be a way to pierce its hide.
We don't got the big one soon. We're gonna be drinking a lot of salt water. Even this floating pustule's gotta have throwers. Better than nothing, I suppose. Winch him up! Look at those waves! Size of mountains! Hell's that? Shoot! Shoot!
Have you nothing else?
That thing looks like a plastic.
Over already? Oh. Still charging. Where is this place? Did anyone survive? This evil ends here.
It will take more than you to drag me back. Be freed of your woeful life!
Have you nothing else?
Your people's blood has cooled so much. None will set foot on the ancients' land again.
You...
Do not appoint yourself my judge.
Worthy hands have shaped your steel.
I don't know if our objective here was met or not.
We found the Pathstone. It wasn't easy.
Once it is attuned, it will guide us to the Ancient's cradle.
Or perhaps we'll use it to ambush them and take the Worldstone shard.
It may be. But the Pathstone is the artifact of a broken and misguided people with...
And how is it that you know so much of this place and its people?
To catch a quarry, you must be one with the terrain.
It must be a burden for you to spend so long away from home.
It is no burden. It is my charge.
How charmingly straightforward.
We should go as quickly as we can. How do we prepare the Pathstone?
I have not heard of it being attuned apart from the cradle, and the one who claimed it is dead.
Well, Karshoon is quite practiced at the crafting of arcane objects.
No need to flatter me. But I suggest we learn more of its origins before using it in any working of significance.
Of course. And I will begin that research immediately.
Good luck. I'll be ready to depart when you're done.
Too much needs to go right for this to work.
I'll indulge in whatever I wish. Your melancholy doesn't dictate my behavior.
Remember how long the cult has had to prepare for this moment.
Are you admitting that we have a chance?
Don't spread it around.
Have discovered how to use the Pathstone. Talk with your seer, and then let us sail for the Ancient's cradle.
I'll confer with Cain and Karshoon.
Then I will speak with the Watchers here.
Are you certain, Cain? You aren't getting any younger.
I heard the Pathstone is ready. What are you talking about?
Karshoon and I were having a discussion.
Of course. I'll help as soon as we're back from the voyage.
No, don't trouble yourself. You have more urgent work. But if you wouldn't mind a sprint to the docks, I have an associate who can help me with this. The signs are everywhere, Karshoon. We cannot focus on one problem at a time.
What is this about?
A member of the Zakarum is coming here to aid Cain?
Now, where is he?
Ah, you must be looking for Cain.
That I am. Akarat is my name.
He said he'd meet you shortly.
Well, there's no hurry. I'll wait for him nearby.
Cain invites everyone to the workshop. Why does he have this paladin waiting outside?
I was worried you were going to miss him.
Is Cain leaving?
Is this the right pile?
You all are perfectly capable without me. Rayek's genius. Karshoon, your wisdom. Charcy, your craft. And you've a most reliable friend on top of that. One who tends to do all the hard work, don't forget.
Your faith is very rarely misplaced.
Ah, we were just talking about you.
Things are not going to be the same with Cain gone.
You're leaving?
Yes. I can ignore the prophecy of the end of days no longer. We all have our roles to play, and I believe yours is to stop the darkness which presently looms.
If that is your decision, I will not stand in your way, though...
Ha ha! Never change, my friend. The workshop is yours, until I return.
It's been the end of days for a long time, Cain. Are you sure about this?
Anything else to move?
Just a few more, my boy.
Good point. If I do mind, will you stay?
You all are far too much. Don't bully an old man.
I know when you've made a decision. Let me take the rest of these.
I'll help.
I've left my research on the World Stone, and a few other subjects besides. I am certain they will be of use to you. And some of my own manuscripts, if you can be bothered to squint. You might learn a few new things. Save for my memories, this is all I have of Amelia and Jared now. Would you mind taking it to the carriage outside? It's hardly fit for travel, but it wouldn't be right for me to leave it. That appears to be everything, my dear friends. At my age, you become an expert in farewells, but I quite prefer we'll meet again.
May the stars follow you, Elder.
Walk with me for a little, my friend, if you please.
You know where to find me, Cain. Have a safe journey.
We'll all meet again someday.
Goodbye. Oh, we'll meet again.
Your potential, your virtue, have no limit. I knew it the moment you stepped into the chapel at Wortham. You've met your perils with resolve and compassion. And that is rare indeed. These are troubling times, perhaps more than any in my life.
One day, I too may ignore the cries of the innocent.
I have seen some of the bravest people alive descend into hell, stand against destruction incarnate. Never lose sight of all you have overcome. Cultists, traitors, demon lords, the power of creation itself. One last thing. Quit worrying about me. I've walked dangerous roads my whole life.
Thank you for everything, Cain. We'll meet again.
Until that day, my friend.
So long, Cain.
I kept you waiting, Akarat. Patience is the highest virtue, you know.
Enough goodbyes.
I'd gotten used to him being here.
I met Cain in the jungle. You met him in a town under siege. He can take care of himself. Let's see to your journey,
You know the way to the Ancient's Cradle.
I'll need the Pathstone. It, harbors a residual energy I do not recognize. But its powers are of sealing and unsealing, not just doors, the clouds themselves.
Would this go badly again?
How should we use it?
When you sail into the fog and mist of the Forgotten Sea, keep it close, and your mind focused on thoughts of opening.
A complex ritual.
You might appreciate a simple task, on the rare occasion one presents itself.
I'll keep that in mind. Take care of this place, Kashun.
Are you ready? Two ships departed Westmarch in the dead of night without any record of their destination.
Kashun showed me how to use the Pathstone. Can you guide us to the Ancient's Cradle?
Yes. Be certain you have everything you need.
Are you back already? The Forgotten Sea, eh? Quite the trip. Can't imagine what you'd expect to find out there.
We'll do everything we can to keep your crew safe. And you don't need to stay. But we have to leave it.
Yes, I know. Soon? Right away? Yesterday? We're already stocked.
Here it is, the Ancient's Cradle.
Here we are. It has not changed since I left. A shame. Place the Pathstone on the altar. That should grant us entry.
This island to you?
It was my home for quite some time. Now it is more of an obligation.
All right. Show me to where the cult is likely to strike.
A good plan. There are many places of power where the source energy of the land burns freely.
I'm ready when you are.
Watch your step. If you fall, the people here will not lift a hand to save you. They are already here.
How are they ahead of us? And what is that magic animating them?
I told you, this island has power in it. The fire of life.
Let's go.
Does nothing stay dead any longer?
The island with the power of life, huh? That's interesting.
See them together. We go forward, quickly.
Are we too late?
Are you prepared, children?
That's one big chunk of world stone.
The power of creation made pure through terror! Oh, even here it resists. This land will burn. Leave, and you can live to dream of its ashes.
You saw what happened when she tried to harness the fire of life. The witch is stronger than I suspected.
With the World Stone shard at her command, there's no limit to the horrors she'll be able to unleash.
Save them. An outsider. Why do you travel with one of them?
The outsiders have more in common with our people than you would expect, Reen.
The cultists you saw are my prey. Zatham and I will bring them down.
Their leader. What does she want?
Let me investigate.
Time for some battle.
You slew it.
More like a bit.
I gave up my connection to the cradle long ago.
What options do we have? We need to keep the Bride of Hell from...
I gave up my
What options do we have? We need to keep the Bride of Hell from any place of power we can.
Where is your mother, Reen?
The fire. It plagued a lot of us.
You think she's alive, then?
I hope so.
There are few more connected to the land than Tarzoin.
Where would she have gone, Reen?
We're all bound to one another. Through the fire of life. Mother Lilith, guide me to your blood.
Find Tarzoin if you can. I will protect him until you return.
Who is this Tarzoin guy again?
Drink of the fear. Let it fill you.
What are you doing hanging off the edge there?
Outsiders everywhere upon the cradle.
You're safe. For the moment. I have allies nearby who can protect you.
Rot upon her flesh, rot upon the land mother and father left us.
Have you seen a woman named Tarzoin nearby?
Tarzoin of the Lilin? This curse is their fault. All theirs. Be gone from here, outsider. Keep your filth from our home.
Faraj, huh? In some languages that means vagina. Ehe.
Give in, and this will end swiftly.
You will not take anything from me.
are not with them?
Who are you, stranger?
I'm here to take their lives. Are you Tarzoin?
How do you know my name? If you want my blood, you will have to fight for it.
I met your son, Reen. He thought you could help us protect the island.
Reen would not give his name to an outsider easily.
In the wilderness nearby. I'll go with you. And if there's anything more you can tell me about this curse, I'll listen.
The children of Inarius were cruel to us. To all the Lilith. One of our elders tired of the hypocrisy. Some of us are unaffected. Some disfigured. Some turn into monsters. I did not support Morweth, but the Inari are to blame for what we have become. Reen, are you hurt?
I'm fine now. Thanks the Ancients, you're alive.
You are true to your word, outsider.
I want what you want, Tarzoin. There is darkness here.
Zathim is right. We need to keep the cult from anywhere on this island where they could purify the Worldstone.
The Worldstone. A relic of the first days. Father Inarius abandoned us. Took the stone away. I will show you.
What is it now?
What began in harmony ended in discord. After the war, the Father returned to us forever changed. He condemned his children, sealed away the fire of life. Only those of angelic blood were permitted to guard its embers. We watched as the light faded. Now, at long last, the ancient fears of our creators are manifest. It begins in terror and ends in destruction.
The place where the Worldstone was stored. How do we get there?
It sits behind a great barrier. I've only seen it opened or sealed with the Pathstone by procession of the Elders.
We have the Pathstone with us. Your elder was using it to grieve the seas and enslave.
Get lost.
The place where
Her heart was as black as any.
Enough from you. I do not grieve for her. Outsider, if you have the Pathstone, then you have a chance to guard the husk of creation.
Come with us. We could use your aid.
I'm not permitted among them. My condition. But my son knows of a home for the afflicted. As the fire of life benighted the land, it burned many of us. Travel safely, outsider. May we meet again.
Still kicking, huh?
Open the barrier, and I will set you free. Or we can continue.
I will die before I give paradise to your kind!
You've traded your life for a moment's delay.
Be careful. The land's fury is roused.
this so difficult to do?
The Patchstone. It is shielding you. Look for a way to stop this. Go!
Convenience, convenience.
Those statues are responding to the Pathstone.
This should lower the barrier so we can pass. Keep the Patchstone hidden. Others may react with violence if they see it in our hands. We should be ahead of the fanatics.
Others, huh? More people like Diablo here?
How dare you threaten a son of Inarius? Unhand me!
You are placed. Your life endangers the sanctity of the cradle.
How? How did you?
I won't hurt you. What happened?
The Sanctifiers. We tried to tell them. We're not monsters, just changed. The Lilin ripped the heart from our home. They deserve their punishment.
What tragic discord. The light of your life still shines.
Please, brother, help me. The Sanctifiers. They kill everyone.
The light of your... We will hunt down these jackals. The Elders will not permit murder in defiance of our law.
Where are you taking him?
A safe place for the afflicted. You will be no threat to anyone, and be under no threat from anyone. Outsiders bring destruction, Satan. Inform the Elders of the one in your care.
If I'm breaking some sacred law of your homeland, I'd expect to hear about it in advance.
They all say outsiders bring destruction. But they have been the seeds of their own destruction since I was a boy. We will talk to the Elders, but we are not beholden to them. Go ahead. Open it. This will be where they gather.
I cannot. This is for the good of all. Your family will be cared for until you are cured. No harm will come to you at the colony.
No! Please!
Fear is controlling you. Open your heart to the guidance of Inarius.
Stay on your guard. Imuthras lies as much as he speaks.
Looks like somebody still lives here and are oblivious to what's happening outside.
it is you who brings the outsiders.
I bring salvation.
The cultists are our enemies. If we guard the husk of creation together, we can end them.
No. They poison our home, and now you lead them here. You defy a covenant. You spit on the Father's will. The land will judge you for this outrage.
Do none of you see what he has done? Are you so afraid to speak against him?
Himuthrus. Zatham is a child returned to his cradle. He deserves our mercy.
At least not everyone is out of their senses.
I should never have permitted you to leave.
Entrust them to me. I shall measure their claims. We must consider every option.
Whatever harm they bring is upon you tenfold.
As you say, Himuthrus. Follow me, if you would.
This guy could be walking faster.
Can you not hold your grievances inside?
This is why the rot spreads. Unwillingness to speak its name.
Just like Voldemort's, huh?
Stop right here. Outsider, give us a moment.
The Lilin only think of themselves. The Inari pretend to care for everyone, yet...
They did not all command you to kill. They did not all silence your objections. They did not all take your eyes.
He is the worst of them. But he's just a symbol.
That doesn't change our obligations, does it?
I suppose it does not.
Your anger disturbs the song. Reserve it for the invaders. Come. I will show you what we must protect. We will be safe here. Fire of life, song of the Father, welcome me within. After you, outsider. You do not need to present your claim to me. I hear the song of the spring, its visions and portents. It tells me an outsider will preserve the credo.
We have the Pathstone.
You do? Then, we can reinforce the husk of creation. Make its shield as iron, and make her stand before its gates.
Tell me about the Pathstone's capabilities.
The Pathstone is a key to the island's heart. It has always kept us hidden and defended.
Well, if it's a key, can't we break it in the lock? Prevent anyone else from reaching the husk of creation?
No. You know the power the Bride of Hell possesses.
There is no way of knowing what its destruction would do to the island. Especially after so much time in Morwith's hands. To use the Pathstone at the husk of creation, we must restore its equilibrium. Zatham and I, we cannot harness the power of the Commingling Pit at the shrine to Mother Lilith. It is the same for Shieldrum and anyone so connected to demons.
Show me where, and
The union of the Mother and the Father made us. Made our home.
and bound us to it. Look here. This is your path.
Wherever that is.
Their devotion. It still rests in the shrines we made in their image. You should begin with the shrine to Father Inarius in Shieldholm. It will be like this scroll is imbued with the fire of life. When you have what you seek, it will return you here.
I will search for the fanatics and harry them while you prepare their end. Keep the potstones safe.
Keep yourselves safe. I'm off.
This place looks like something for deities.
Sanctify.
Through here, there has to be another way.
They made it here first, shit. As always, the leader would run away almost immediately.
Should be safe to lower the barrier. Representation. And people say I'm vain.
That statue looks very much like the archangels that helped me.
With power. Back to Geherit.
You have it. The Father's legacy in true hands again. As they intend. The pathstone is ennobled. The song is unbending. Couple it with the Mother's legacy, and we can do more than defend the Ancient's cradle. We can renew it.
Have you heard from Zatham?
No, but he is a fierce fighter and a learned traveler. He will return to us alive.
Thank you for your confidence. Tell me of your progress.
I empowered the Pathstone at Shieldhome. Arcanes was there, but he escaped. What did you find?
I slew a scouting party, diverted others, but I did not see the Bride of Hell.
The spring might help us find out more about where she is or will be. That is the Chamber of the Heart! The husk of creation!
If she reaches it, the power of the World Stone will belong to the Lord of Terror. We need to stop that from coming to pass.
We must bring the Pathstone to the gate and reinforce it. There is no other option.
I'll head for the second shrine.
I will do my best to delay them. Be swift on your journey.
Looks like I'm heading after the Bride of Hell. We'll definitely continue this journey later. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.